on what the need is and what do you want to do, you pick up the right tool. So here I would just like to show a automating a sample scenario. How would you do automation of a sample scenario? For this demo purpose, we have taken a C-test as a tool, which is from expiry test, and we are automating a sample scenario. So here, any tool, any automation tool would allow you to first connect your device. So there are two ways you can do the testing actually for mobile automation. It's basically you can do it, you can perform your automated testing on a real device, or you can perform it on a simulator. So when I say this, I just wanted to recollect one of my experiences. One of our clientele who is in a payment gateway industry. So what their app allows you to do is like it's basically you visit a restaurant and you have to pay a bill. Nowadays it's no more a credit card bill, you pay it through your mobiles. So it's just like you add the merchant and just pay it from your mobile. You provide the credit card details and you pay it from your mobile, and they are credited into the merchant's account details. So that's how this app works. So we posted while testing, we posted a critical defect, and the next day itself it was closed, saying that it was not reproducible. So again we retested it and found to be same. So there was some discussions happening, like between the developers and the testers. There was discussion like, yes, it's not reproducible, and yes, it's reproducible. After a lot of analysis, we found out that actually the developer was trying to reproduce the defect on a simulator on his dev environment. He was using a simulator where generally, because they develop on one platform, they don't check it for multiple compatible devices. So actually they were doing it on a simulator, and the device was the defect was not being seen on the simulator. Whereas when we retested it on the device, and when the developer himself retested on the device, he could see that it's getting reproduced. So just wanted to emphasize the difference between testing on a real device and a simulator. So it's always like when we do mobile testing, we would better to do it on a real device, because like it would actually be a combination of your software and your hardware. The software runs on a piece of hardware accessing your native hardware device resources. So when you run a simulator, it's basically the platform on which it is running is a different thing. Your desktop or your system platform and the operating systems are completely different from your native real devices platform. So that's where the difference is. So this tool allows you to connect your mobile device. You could perform all your testing on a real device. So you connect this device using a Wi-Fi or a USB port. You can connect it, and then basically you select the type of device you are selecting and load it. So once you load it, what you do is like you can see that whatever there is an emulator that comes up once you connect your device, and you can see clearly that it's an emulator, not a simulator. So whatever you perform or whatever you do on the device are reflected on the emulator, and similarly if you do something on an emulator, it is exactly reflected on your real device. So once you have your device connected, connection between the device and your tool, testing automation tool established, you would basically launch your app and create a repository of all your objects. So you capture all the images what you wanted to perform action on, create a collection of all the images, and then record all your test steps that you want to record. So basically once you build the repository, you record all the test steps that you want to build. So once you record it, they're all sequence of test steps. So you have to make them more reliable, what you have to do is like you have to enhance your script by inserting proper synchronization steps like wait for commands, and similarly enhancing your verification point, like check if this text is available, if this image is appeared or not. Similarly, wait for this image. So you could see the screenshot, I hope. So this is how we enhance this screenshot, the recorded script, and then we execute it. So after enhancing it, putting all your verification and synchronization steps, go ahead and execute. And specifically, any tool gives you a detailed HTML report which has a description of each command that has been executed and the screenshots of all the commands that are executed. That's what the tools give. And I hope like everybody understood how we would basically work with these kind of automation tools. So here are a few best practices that we should follow while automating this. So basically, you always try to have only one device open. Don't try to have multiple devices, and also have the recording short, not like very lengthy. It should ideal to be between 10 to 15 steps, and plan your flow before you start recording, and create all the collection of images that you want to create, and then do the recording and execution. So here I would like to show whatever I've been explaining you. I would like to show you a live demonstration of it. So I would like to show you how we would really load a file and how it would enhance the script. So if you could see here, I am just loading I'm connecting a real device. I've given a name. So once you connect your device, you could see the status is changed from ready to open. So once the device is added, this is the emulator what you're saying, and beside you could see the actual phone. Whatever you perform on the device, you could actually see it on the phone also, that they are performing, and it's actually an emulator, and it's like accessing your real device. So if you could see here, I've opened one small sample app, and I'm trying to create an object repository, a collection of images. So I'm capturing this yes image, yes as an object, create that image and put it into. So you can also have, there are different types of methods. You can also have the text to be used for replaying back. So if you see here on the left hand side, you are adding all your objects. This is how you create your object repository. Then you record your actual test steps. So now I'm trying to record the actual sequence of test steps that I want to perform on this app. So just wanted to show how we would record. So this is how the scripts would get recorded. Once these are recorded, then you have to enhance it by adding proper synchronization steps. And so here I'm adding a synchronization step saying like wait for this element and then perform the next action. So here I'm saying wait for yes object to appear, and then similarly I'm saying like check if this yes image, yes text is found or not. So this is how we basically enhance our scripts. Once that is done, so this is just I wanted to show a live execution how we would do it. This is a recorded script, and now I'm executing it. If you could, I hope everybody is seeing. So when I record it, you could see the actual test script being replayed on the actual devices beside your on the screen. So whatever you are seeing, the script is replaying back the same things on your emulator on your device. So this is how you could see. So the actual steps that are getting executed in the tool are being seen on the emulator, and the same steps are being performed on the device. So this is basically like all your whatever you are executing is basically on a real device, and it's accessing the device native device features. So said this is how this C-test or basically any mobile automation test tools work. So but now we have recorded a script we have completed one script, executed it, but how would we make it portable, compatible and portable to multiple devices? So we cannot go and, if we have some 10, 20 device combinations we have to execute, and some 20 combinations of OS versions we have to execute our scripts. It is not that you can go and record each same test case on each of these devices and execute. So you have to build a framework around it, saying like how you would be like I've recorded it in one device, and now I wanted to execute it on any of the devices which I want to choose. So